What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today, I'm finally going to be starting up Season 3 of Reacher, Episode 1. I've been meaning to get around to this one for a while now, but due to life and my recording schedule for other stuff I was watching, this is the first chance I've gotten to sit down and check it out. But on the plus side, I don't have to wait for weekly releases. All of Season 3 is currently out at the time of this recording. Now, the first two seasons I loved, thought they were excellent, much better than the movies we got. He is the perfect Reacher, and yeah, I know the second season got some slack from some fans and critics out there, but I really enjoyed it. I liked seeing his roots in the military, his team that they had formed, and I just really overall enjoyed it. Kind of sucks that they parted ways at the end there. Kind of wish that he would have stuck with I forget her name, the girl from his old troop. I forget her character's name and the actress's name. All I really remember her from is Zatanna in Smallville. And damn, I mean, all these years later, she still looked amazing. And she was a great fit for Reacher, but he's not about that life. He's a hit it and quit it kind of dude, and just grab his toothbrush, whatever's in his pockets, and on to the next mission. Well, he doesn't actively seek out the missions, they just seem to find him. And yeah, kind of curious to see what's going to seek him out in this one. I've done very well these past couple of weeks, months, however long ago this came out, in avoiding any spoilers, so I'm happy about that, and I have no clue what this season is about, but I'm going to start finding out today. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 3, Episode 1 of Reacher. Uh-oh. Alright, we're in Maine this time. I was literally just about to ask, where are his travels going to bring him this season? He's got a van? Is he doing some side work?
Ethel Merman disco album. Are you shitting me?
But this is a college town. Some hipster will buy him to be ironic.
He looks like he's about to do something bad.
What the hell?
Alright, we're getting right into things.
They may have backup on the way. Hey! Oh!
Goes against everything he was taught. Never. Uh-oh.
Shut a cop.
I was gonna say, never get into a van with a stranger.
Why are people trying to kidnap you?
Does he know this guy?
Look out!
Campus police. Are we gonna get like a cut 48 hours earlier or something like that?
Hey, where'd you learn to do all this stuff? Steal cars, drive like that, shoot people?
Army. Other stuff I picked up here and there. Done enough for you for one day. I gotta disappear.
My dad's rich and connected. He can help you.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, he just saved his life.
Kidnapped again.
Again?
The first time was 5 years ago.
Kidnapping is a rare crime in this country. Pretty unlucky it almost happened to you twice. It was your bodyguard.
Yeah.
Tell your dad to hire a better one next time. Guy who took a run at you was a pro. Get in, Richard.
Alright, so didn't know him. We're just starting off hot. Reacher sees trouble and he's gotta step in and help. Oh damn. Yeah, he's got a buck or two.
Get off the car.
Yeah, it's all right, Paulie. I talked to my dad and told him we were coming.
I don't give a shit.
Wow. This guy's bigger than Reacher?
You know what I'm hoping to find?
More HGH and a hypodermic needle?
His gun is in the glove compartment, Paulie.
A lot of security for a rug merchant.
I told you, he's rich.
I can just take that one on the counter.
That's not for you. And you don't have time to eat.
Why is he eating outside?
Who knows? But you better do what he says.
It's an interesting household dynamic.
I'm Zachary Beck. You had some morning. Suit yourself.
What kind of bodyguard doesn't clock that?
But you noticed a detail that small.
I tend to do that.
Is he gonna want to hire him?
Don't have a job.
So how do you pay the rent?
Don't have a home.
Figure out the best way I can be of help.
Okay.
Duke.
I gripped it firmly so you'll have a clear set of prints to run. I'm the guy who saved your son's other ear.
Leave it to Reacher, man. Details matter. He knew exactly why he was offering up that scotch.
Hey, where you going?
Check on the kid,
We'll take care of him.
like your guy did this morning.
Kid's a true Van Gogh. He even has the lack of an ear to prove it.
You forgot to add the guardhouse.
No, I didn't.
Where's your mother?
Since I was 4, St. Sebastian Cemetery.
Guess it's back to the office.
We're not going back to the office.
I get made?
Guys at the record shop gave a general description, but that could match any inside linebacker. Your record is impressive. West Point graduate.
You failed the OCS exam. Not surprised. You don't look like you could spell OCS.
What if I could do more than give you a couple bucks, Reacher?
I can't wait to see those two go at it.
What am I supposed to do with that?
You're gonna play Russian roulette, asshole.
We can turn you in or you can do what you're told. Those are your choices.
You prove your point.
I know the bullet didn't have any powder in it. It's a dud.
I guess he can't always be right. Something underground there?
You start first thing in the morning. You're locked in until then.
Better locked in here than a prison cell. Checking for wires, hidden cameras.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, shit. He had an agenda. And either that phone was really tiny or just looked that way because... yep, here we go. We're getting a days earlier flashback. Or he just made that phone look absolutely tiny in his hands.
Wait! 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 Wait!
You're gonna take the next bus with that woman and steal from her bag.
Are you a cop?
Don't need to be to see your clumsy approach. You need money, right? Take it. Then go get a job. This is Jack Reacher. I need to speak to your CO immediately.
Sorry, sir. Major Turner is unavailable. Is this really Major Reacher?
Civilian, Maine. 7740 Tango Lima.
Running now. Looks like something's up with their system. I can give you a call when I get it. Can I reach you this number?
No. Take down where I'm staying.
Federal agents, open up.
Dude, there's so much going on already in this episode.
Where you going, Mr. Reacher?
Who says my name's Reacher?
Susan Duffy. The two you left standing at the door with their dicks in their hands are Elliot and Villanueva.
Why'd you run?
I like my privacy.
Is that why you gave no address?
I don't know what you want from me, but I know I want nothing from you.
Powell gave you up.
He would enroll till we threatened him with obstructing a federal investigation.
Pal.
Several weeks ago, a high-level, LA-based drug dealer flew to Maine for a meeting with the owner of Bazaar Bazaar.
What's this got to do with me?
The license plate you ran was screwed to the car that brought the Carpet King to that meeting. Tell you what I think. I think you saw someone in that car you did recognize, and now you're looking for them. So who was it?
We checked you out. More awards than Tom Brady.
That traitor.
Guessing she's a Pats fan.
You're a pain in the ass. You answer questions like an asshole.
You always so direct?
You always so frustrating?
How long until they hook up?
An Asian American man in his 40s, brought in with injuries consistent with a small caliber gunshot wound to the head, a high fall, and drowning.
So was the cop he shot the Fed there, and all just an act to get him in?
Wounds matched your description. Small caliber bullet lodged in his skull, massive internal injuries.
Local cops look into it.
County sheriff ran his prints, but they weren't in the system. You big boy, I showed you mine, you show me yours. Or are there no rules where you come from?
I'm liking her so far.
Who's threw him off a cliff?
Maybe an unsatisfied customer. He was in business with bad people.
Look, I think I can trust you, but I'm trying to figure out for sure. We surveilled and filmed him from what we thought was public land, national forest, middle of nowhere.
You misread the surveyor's map?
It was a real shit show, okay? So I got the bright idea to reach out to an old CI.
Something tells me that didn't work out like you planned.
So when I saw Bazaar Bazaar had a help wanted ad online for a secretary, I called Teresa. About a week ago, she disappeared. I think she got caught snooping on Beck and something happened to her.
I hate to break it to you, but if Teresa was taken by someone associated with Xavier Quinn, odds are you're too late.
Why would you say something like that to me? Zachary Beck's son, Richard. Especially since the kidnappers cut off the kid's ear and mailed it to Beck, who, by the way, never went to the cops. You're gonna get him with Beck by saving his son from getting kidnapped again.
The last one you had went missing.
You remember what I said earlier about you being an asshole?
I mean, that's a valid concern. I mean, not for Reacher. He'll be good.
How are we gonna keep from getting shot? Because we can't just kill the man.
Hey, here he is. Gimme.
Wait a second. Was that the kid driving the Tacoma?
In Kuwait, we'd use flashbang grenades when we wanted to keep a target alive for interrogation. We hold them indefinitely, without so much as a right to a phone call.
The law allows for that.
Damn.
Kind of gray area.
Mouse's asshole is a gray area. This is barely legal.
I've never heard that saying before.
I'll do it.
No, this one's out of your comfort zone, Precious. No brains, some balls. Fine, you're our kidnapper.
Are you sure this is safe?
My buddy's kid uses them all the time in these indie films he makes.
Christ's sakes. Bang!
That great or what?
She's gonna do it. Yeah.
Come on, guys, not funny.
You're making an assumption.
No. In an investigation, assumptions kill.
You'll be driving, just take him home.
That's suspicious. Trying to infiltrate his dad's operation. I kill a cop.
He's a man of details.
You know, Blank Salon won't sell this.
I was wondering who was gonna say it first.
I don't like this plan. Using live ammo is insane. What if you forget how many shots you fired?
Yeah, he won't forget. It's like a toothpick for him.
Now I always know exactly where the blanks start.
Best impound had to offer.
Minivan will be right by the dumpster.
And that explains why he had his own vehicle.
I don't know how to hotwire a car.
We'll loosen the shroud on the steering column, pre-strip the wires, you touch them together, you're an instant bad guy.
What am I supposed to do with these?
Record store buys old vinyl. Just pretend you want to sell my collection.
Ethel Merman disco album?
He thought up a response for when the shopkeeper would find that one.
Don't think we can pull it off?
If we can set off the bullet hits at exactly the right time. What about campus security? Rent-a-cops like to play hero sometimes.
Without causing injury. You know what they say about a man with big feet, don't you? More room in his boot heel to hide a secret phone.
Made me play Russian roulette. Probably thought it was more theatrical that way.
Any leads on Quinn?
Not yet. How's the bodyguard?
He's in the adjoining room.
Could have been taking it to the carriage house where I think there's a hidden cellar. I'll wait till everyone's asleep. At 3
I'm just picturing the other guys aim for the bushes. Except in this case, there actually are bushes there. Hope he'll be able to climb back up this. There was no one here now. Someone was there somewhat recently.
No.
One of her
She
hoops.
was.
Alright, guys. So, just got finished up with episode 1 of Reacher, and already hooked. Definitely a very fast-paced start to this one. Now, the beginning definitely threw me for a second there. Was it, did he know this kid? Did he just happen to step into some shit again and see someone in trouble and help them out? But at some point, I don't know, it just kind of hit me in some form like we're going to get a flashback to like something led up to this. Now, I wasn't expecting he was trying to purposefully infiltrate his dad's home and business, but just something didn't feel right. So yeah, he got the job, and yeah, then we got that flashback scene, and yeah, it all fit very well because details matter. The fake kidnapping, the cop he shot, the perp he shot, it was just all laid out perfectly. Mixing in live rounds with blanks, he marked the gun so he knew exactly where the blanks were. The whole thing with the Russian roulette, he wasn't crazy. Like, he knew exactly what cylinder that bullet was in and when it was going to be coming up. So he was able to take the multiple shots and make his interview a little bit more believable. Now, that other bodyguard dude, head of security, no, it wasn't the head of security, whatever, the guy at the gate, that guy is massive. And I know at some point they're going to go toe to toe. I can't wait to see that because Reacher's a big boy. He knows how to handle himself, but this guy could be a bit of an issue. And it's going to be interesting to see when that fight inevitably happens. They already hate each other off the rip. Now, obviously, the father is into some illegal stuff. Sure, could you be successful from having a carpet empire? Yeah, but I actually know someone who owns a carpet business and they've done very well for themselves, but not to this extent. So, yeah, obviously something shady going on here. And yeah, it looks like they kidnapped the CI. She definitely was there. That food in the cellar there looked, I wouldn't eat it or anything, but it wasn't like moldy or anything. So someone was there somewhat recently, and he found her hoop. So, unfortunately put into a bad position by the Fed. I don't blame the girl. She was caught doing some bad stuff, and it helped her out. She was able to make money, and ex-junkie able to get her life clean, but whatever. She did her thing, but obviously the Fed feels guilty about it, trying to do the right thing, bring this person down, and then, also save the girl, but we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, so far I am liking the chemistry between her and Reacher. They're both a little feisty. It's only a matter of time before they're gonna hook up, I'm sure of it. But yeah, definitely a good start to this season. A very 5 minutes in, action packed, and we're already getting right into it. We don't need a multiple episode build up to, what's gonna happen. So yeah, definitely enjoyable, and I can't wait to check out the rest of them. But for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you all soon.